All right, we're just going to show the answer to this one. We listed A, B, and C so far. Now let's plug them in properly. So I want negative B, so that's
Negative B is negative 12.
negative 12 in this case, plus and minus a big square root. What is B squared? 144. Minus 4 times A, which is,
Negative 9.
times C, which is,
7.
okay? Guys, I'm telling you, all of you that got no solution, it's because you messed up right here. I'm not saying, shh. Put the box, I know it's frustrating when you did all this work. Put the box around this. Guys, listen, this will help you. All right? Watch. And now the whole thing is going to be over 2A, right? What's 2 times A in this case? Negative 18, right? Okay, now let's watch when we evaluate. X equals negative 12 plus and minus square root 144. Multiply these three numbers together. What is it that you get? A positive 252, isn't it? A negative 4 times negative 9, that's a positive 36 times 7. What'd you guys say it was? 252. Okay, but I'm telling you, I know, but listen, just that one negative sign is gonna, I had a whole bunch of you, I heard you saying that it was no solution. This is why, if you draw this box around it, I think it's a little bit easier, because then you're like, okay, just multiply these three numbers together, negative times a negative, positive times a positive, I get a plus
So
252.
you don't always take the middle one.
No,
That can change.
right, yeah, because it's A. Remember, it's negative 4 times A times C. So in this case, A happened to be a negative 9. Sometimes A and C are negatives. Sometimes you're multiplying three negatives together. It changes every time. Okay, and we're going to do all this, and we're going to divide it by the negative 18. All right, guys, so now we've got negative 12 plus and minus. What's 144 plus 252?
396.
396, thank you. All over negative 18. We'll take the square root of 396, which if we round to the nearest tenth, we've got 19.9. So I've got negative 12 plus and minus 19.9 over negative 18. And now we just do our math. All right, so negative 12 plus 19.9 minus 12. I've got 7.9. And then, guys, what do I do with the 7.9? Divide by negative 18. Watch your signs, guys. So that's going to be a negative 0.4 if I'm rounding to the nearest tenths. All right, now we'll do negative 12 minus 19.9. Oops.
What would be a big negative?
Right? So that gets me negative 31.9, and we divide it by a negative 18. So this answer is going to be, if I have negative 31.9 divided by negative 18, I get positive or negative? Positive 1.8 if I'm rounding to the nearest tenths.
So would you rather we round to the nearest tenth?
Yeah, again, if sometimes this works out to be a perfect square, so then it's nice. And if not, just go ahead to the nearest tenth. Unless it says, like if you're doing the problem out and it says to the nearest hundredth or whatever. Okay? So there's the answer to this one. Could you have solved this by completing the square? Absolutely. It just would have been a lot of fractions and much more annoying. What was that?
Taking longer?
About the same amount of time, but you would have had to do all that fraction work. So depends how fast you are with fractions. Okay? So there's the answer to that one.